Hello, welcome to my new video. Today with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, my FullSlip Steelbook collection. I have a Zavvi exclusive FullSlip, a Manta FullSlip, and this beautiful one-click box from Blufans from China. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel and activate the notification to not miss any new content. It would help a lot. So, let's begin. So, the Blufans one click I got just recently. It's number 2 of this Blufans Premium exclusive Steelbook series. But it's not the second exclusive Steelbook, it is a new series. In this series they also made a Shang-Chi box and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So, and here you can open it here. It's somewhat unusual opening mechanism. And here are 3 full slips and some gimmicks. So at first, this incredibly beautiful box with this partial gloss and this embossing. Yeah, now like with WandaVision, this edition is diskless, and like WandaVision, because also Manta WandaVision, also Manta Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is also diskless. For some reason, I don't know if it has something to do with Disney in China or because DC editions do have discs. So no idea what happened there. Probably some licensing problems, unfortunately. So if you buy these editions, you have to know that, as I said before, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and also Shang-Chi, all of them don't have any discs in them. Yeah, and this seems to be the new Blufans logo. Yeah, I like the old one more. No idea why they changed it. And now to the extra gimmick. Here's this folder. Feels really great. So, and in this folder there is some stuff there. Yeah, really unusual stuff that is somewhat different than in other Blufans editions. So you can really see that it's a new series. And also this really big poster with artwork that was, for example, used for the Manta edition or also for an international Steelbook. Then two sets with 4 rectangular cards, different characters. America Chavez and Doctor Strange. Yeah, really nice, really nice. America Chavez, Juego Terminado, probably pronounced it incorrectly. Terminado. So, and here I can do this all day. Captain Carter. Yeah, Peggy Carter, the alternate universe Captain America. So, and here these 2 thingies. So, 2 thingies that look like bookmarks. They are so beautiful with this rainbow effect. This embossed backside. Yeah, it's amazing. Just amazing. It's really new. So mostly those editions are, all the same. Yeah, they have the same structure, but yeah, you can really see that it's a new series because I never saw such gimmicks in other Blufans editions. Yeah, very beautiful. Right. So, hier sind alle FullSlips. Wie gesagt, Zavvi, Manta Lab. Ich habe nur also es gibt 3 Manta Lab FullSlips. Ich habe nur eins davon, weil der Inhalt... Oops, now you heard me talking German for a bit. If you can speak several languages, then it can happen that, that wrong language is used. So, now in English. It's the first time in all the years that I make those videos that this happens to me. But, well, never mind. Yeah, there are, here are all the FullSlips. One from Zavvi, one from Manta Lab. There are 3 Manta Lab FullSlips, but I have only one because all 3 of them have the same content, more or less. And 3, so I chose the double lenti, and here are 3 FullSlips from Blufans, and like with Edge Zeta or Film Arena, all 3 have completely different content, but in this case the same Steelbook. Yeah. So here's all the content, and as usual, I will compare Steelbooks at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And, well, I begin with the Zavvi FullSlip. And here is this FullSlip. Like those Amazon FullSlips, it tries to imitate those exclusive FullSlips, but it doesn't really manage to do it. It's really rigged box, but doesn't come anywhere near the quality of something like Manta Lab or Zeta. So here's this J card. Yeah, with International Steelbook. As I said before, I will show all the Steelbooks at the end of the video, and that's not that much at inside. There are 2 cards that are beautiful, but only 2 of them. Yeah, this motif and this, and a big booklet. Yeah, it was not expensive. For some reason there was an offer on Zavvi. Yeah, that's the reason why I have it. But as an addition, I mean, mostly those FullSlips are extremely expensive, and yeah, not as good as the exclusive ones. I really love this movie. It's very, very creative. I always really liked I really loved Doctor Strange, the first one. The second one is somewhat different, crazier, with more multiverse characters. It's one of those movies like Flash or Deadpool, or recently Deadpool and Wolverine, or Spider-Man No Way Home, where they throw a bunch of very different worlds, very different characters in it, and I think it's one of the better ones. Of course, there's some criticism that not that many worlds that they show, but it's not a series. It's only one movie, so can be glad about some really great cameos of Illuminati with some very well-known characters that make a new appearance. Yeah. So here's the booklet, really big booklet. Somewhat compensation for lack of other stuff. Now to the Manta Lab. Yeah, the Steelbook at the end. There is this folder inside the Steelbook, and outside the Steelbook is not a booklet. Like with the same thing with WandaVision. I don't know. It feels a little bit lazy. But here's this 3D lenticular picture, and this is the only case where that I know where Manta Lab has different content. So you get, as as I understand it, a random picture in each edition, which I don't like at all, because as a collector I want to have all the stuff and not to search after different pictures by buying several identical FullSlips, and it can always happen that you get the very same picture with each one of them. So here is this really beautiful Manta Lab exclusive lenticular that you always get with the Manta Lab edition. I said before, one of very rare editions where you don't have any booklet, not even an art booklet. Yeah, here's the back side. Not that many cards, but very beautiful ones. With this cartoon style, these 4 main characters. And here are the other. And here's a sticker that I always keep. I simply cut it out. I don't know why it's such a big problem for a lot of sellers to keep those stickers, because in many cases, if you buy them used, they are in great condition, but no stickers. So, and I totally forgot to show you the FullSlip. As I said before, there are 3 of them. Yeah, because the content is not different. Well, except of this lenticular. I decided to buy only one. And to be honest, it's one of the worst. The Steelbook is beautiful and so on, but the content is one of the worst of the Manta Lab editions. Yeah, and this is a really nice lenti. That was used for the poster in Blufans edition. And here is another. It's a double lenti edition. I always try to get the double lentis. Yeah, very nice. Now to the Blufans editions. As I said before, they all have different content, but it's mostly not that much as for example, in HGZ or in Filmarina. You mostly have either cards or booklets. So here is this beautiful lenti. It's a single lenti. It's a single lenti, double lenti, and no lenti. That's just stunning. Yeah, you can really see the quality. These FullSlips. So here's the sticker. All 3 editions have very similar stickers with different colors. Yeah, and here's this folder in this edition. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I mean, of course, in the Multiverse of Madness, this title is inspired by H.P. Lovecraft, Mountains of Madness, that Guillermo del Toro tries to make an adaptation for years now. Unfortunately, not very successfully. Yeah, really nice cards, but yeah, it's somewhat Amazon quality. Not really the quality that you get from something like Filmarina. It's okay. Yeah, sturdy cardboard cards, nothing special. And those, as far as I understand it, those are exactly those. The same as this lenticular. This is provided by Manta Lab, so I suppose there are 6 versions of them. So you have to buy 6 FullSlips and know exactly which card is in there. So to collect them all, it's nearly impossible. Okay, I mean those Manta Lab cards, and I don't know why they do it. I really hate when some random cards are included in editions. So you have to buy several of them to hope to get all of them. It's really Titans of Cult made it with Scott Pilgrim. Really unnecessary and annoying. So here is this booklet. Yeah, and this booklet has actually a dust jacket, like some old book. And here's the dust jacket. Really a neat idea. Yeah. And here is the booklet itself. Here's this cover. Yeah, directed by Sam Raimi, and Sam Raimi really used his Evil Dead style in some scenes. You can really see that he had real freedom with this movie, and some scenes are insane. For example, Attack of Wanda on the wizards, and it is made like some Army of Darkness scene. So creative, and this makes this movie, of course, much better for me, because I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. I'm not a huge fan of everything that Sam Raimi did. For example, I'm not the biggest fan of the I like Spider-Man trilogy, but it's not. Those are not my favorite superhero movies. But and you wouldn't see this style, the Evil Dead style, in Spider-Man movies. In Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies, but in this movie, yeah, he really returned to his former style. Yeah. Here are some of the multiverse glimpses where they changed to animated for a second. Yeah, art booklet only. Alright. Really nice picture though, yeah. It's a bit lazy, of course, because they don't need to make some text, which they mostly don't make. They mostly use some promotional material. I don't think a lot of FullSlips really write their own text. The contrast to something like media books or something like Arrow editions, where they pick their they make sometimes their own editions, their own discs, sometimes even their own versions of the movies with their own special features. In this case, it's only about packaging, and in this case specifically, it's not only about packaging, it's really only the packaging, because the movie isn't there, unfortunately. Really unfortunate, but some licensing issues, but you don't have to expect that you have to pay less for it. No. It doesn't matter for the price, unfortunately. Now the third edition. This Doctor Strange. The non-length edition. And here are the cards. The same cards as in the Manta Lab. Similar cards in the Manta Lab, but bigger. And I noticed that I totally forgot to show you all the FullSlips. So here's this double lengthy with a booklet. Really stunning. Yeah. Each spine has its own character. And here is the non-lengthy, and mostly I prefer lengthies, but in this case, the non-lengthy is really incredible, extremely beautiful. Yeah, with this crown. So 7 cards. Yeah. Now, right, the cards of this edition. So here's the back side. This is an amazing cover. I suppose Manta Lab used it for a non-lengthy version. It's so beautiful, like a comic book cover. It's the actual, yeah, the actual posters that look like comic book covers with different styles. Just amazing. America Chavez. So before I forget it, spine comparison, all the FullSlips. Yeah, the Zavvi one with a lot of ratings, British ratings that aren't glued, but they are printed on the FullSlip itself. Then the Manta one you can see on the top, the M logo of Manta, and the three Blufans ones with this new logo BP and Marvel logo on the top, with this embossed spine with different characters: Wanda Maximoff, Doctor Strange, and America Chavez. So now to the Steelbook comparison, and in this case, I'm not sure if I have all the possible Steelbooks. I may very well indeed have all the possible Steelbooks. Please let me down in the comments below if there are other Steelbooks besides those three. I didn't attempt to get all of them, but yeah, I can't find any other Steelbooks besides the international one, the Manta Lab exclusive, and the Blufans exclusive Steelbook. So I begin with the global Steelbook, and yeah, some of the global Steelbooks got better and better. For example, the WandaVision Steelbook is amazing, also incredibly expensive, the global Steelbook. But in this case, it's not my cup of tea. It's this cheap matte finish. The artworks are, yeah, okay. There are so many beautiful artworks. It's not the spine is nonsensical, where you have difficulties to read it, so you could simply use the whole spine for the text. Yeah. Yeah, so, but it's the only Steelbook that have discs, because all other, as I said before, Manta Lab and Blufans have no discs for some licensing reasons. So, really nice discs though, yeah, with text, with pictures. Yeah, and here's really nice inside artwork. So now to the Manta Lab one, and yeah, the edition is not my favorite like at all, but the Steelbook is amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing, and it's really difficult. I will show them the Blufans one, and it's really difficult to decide which one I like more. It's the best way. Simply use this beautiful post artwork. The Steelbook is also debossed, which is not always the case with those Steelbooks. Yeah, and here's yeah, this really nice backside artwork with this monster from the beginning of the movie. Yeah, yeah. Here's also the spine with this little text, and here are no discs, unfortunately. Yeah. So, and finally to the Blufans Steelbook, and this one, I think, yeah, I have to choose this one, because this one has this incredible embossing, and this one is just amazing. Wow, just amazing with these shards that are all embossed. Here's this beautiful backside with Doctor Strange and Wanda Maximoff. And here's what's inside, and this scene is simply amazing. It's one of the best scenes in the movie. Well, I think it's the best scene in the movie, and one of the most amazing scenes in the movie history, for me at least, because it has this Evil Dead vibe. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it with this. Yeah, with this undead. Doctor Strange. That's amazing. Just amazing. If you watch the movie, that you know what I mean. So, now the spine comparison, and for some reason it's, I don't know why, they don't use the whole spine for this long title, but only this little thingy, and they are surprisingly similar. Here with Doctor Strange, here's Manta Lab logo, which is unusual. Not every Manta Lab Steelbook has Manta Lab logo. Yeah. So folks, that was it. 3 Steelbooks and 5 FullSlips. As far as I know, there are no releases from HD Zeta or Film Arena, though there were releases from, at least from Film Arena, of Doctor Strange 1. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel. That would help a lot. Activate notification. Please let me know in the comments below. How do you like this edition? How do you like this movie? And which is your favorite MCU movie? Yeah, till the next time. Bye bye.